Hi, my name is June. I am a art student in New York City, and I also make content here for fun. It's finally summer break. I just finished my first 2 semesters of college, and yeah, I'm finally back. I thought I would pick up the camera again. I've been trying to post or make a video, and I've actually started on one and I'm editing one right now, but I kind of wanted to get in the flow with a more vlog style, lifestyle type of video first, because I feel like it tends to be easier to make videos like that. So in this video, I'll probably go over how my first year in college was. I also should have an ND filter, so I'm probably gonna go test that out outside as well. But yeah, let's start off with how college was. All in all, it was great. It was really fun. Probably one of the best years of my life. Honestly, I feel like for me, every single new year is the best year, so I'm probably gonna be saying that every time. So I go to an art school and I major in communication design, which is kind of it's an associate's, but it acts as a fundamental for a bunch of BFAs, BAs for design majors. And I did take a handful of art courses during my high school years, but I was kind of more focused on academics because I wasn't really thinking of going to art school, but I ended up doing that, and being able to just do art all day, every day is amazing. I start to laugh at myself because I'll be drawing squares, and that'll be the big homework that I'll have. And also, I've never lived in a city before. I've always lived in the suburbs, and I still do in my home. Just that experience as well outside of college was amazing. As for my art projects, they were also really fun. Let me kind of think about my favorite ones. First semester, definitely the fundamental drawing squares, circles, triangles. Those are still one of my favorites after my second semester. That one, there's 6 panels, and you have to tell a narrative or a story throughout the panels using the shape that is assigned. And then there's also the cube project that I did. It's 6 sides, and each side, it has to be a combination of a design element and a principle, and you had to make each panel kind of connect with each other. I also did a album cover project. That one I honestly didn't really like, but then second semester, the beginning was rough. I had a trifold project that was horrible, and the following projects were they weren't bad, but not my best compared to first semester. But later I did kind of start to learn, and my curvilinear project, that one was really nice. And then the exhibition that I made about the convenience store, that one, we had to design an exhibition using planes. We had to take the photos. There was a theme about connecting to New York City, and for mine it was pictures of shelves in Asian and Japanese markets that have Japanese products, and then I would just take pictures of them really aligned, and then I would go around Manhattan taking pictures of those. In the exhibition, it's all connected in a way. I also made a sticker buying station, which is kind of the register part of the convenience store. And then there's a lot of cute graphics and stuff. Branding wise, it was really successful. My favorite projects from my other classes were my Photoshop class poster. It was for a furniture designer, and I ended up cutting up the furniture into the designer's name, which was fun. I guess typography, I'm not really good at it, but I'm starting to kind of figure out and learn the fun of typography. I made a McDonald's booklet, and also the 100-page reader assignment. But yeah, I think that's about it. Overall, it was really fun, and I can't wait for next semester. I'm really excited. Well, I did have a thing that I've been wanting to do when I was in college that I'm gonna do now, is to make a design binder. I saw this designer being interviewed and he showed his like collection of prints and he had this like huge binder for it. And I collect a lot of paper, so I thought, why not do it myself? So yeah, let's get into that. So I grabbed this really big binder from my middle school ages. It actually looks pretty clean, surprisingly. This is where I'll be putting everything in. Okay, so these are the protector things that I'm going to put everything in. This I got because I wanted to use like the clear part for a different project because I didn't want to buy acetate. But yeah, I think I'll just start off by putting everything in here. So I have a whole box filled with a bunch of random papers. So let's start filling it out. First off, I have these McDonald's Happy Meal boxes. These are pretty cute. Look, this is from the Pokemon collab, the Minecraft movie B box. This is actually really cool. Next up, we have this bag from Bread's Bakery. I don't know, it just looks nice. I'll put that in. Another McDonald's. This is from the Grinch meal. These are like postcards. Oh yeah, I found another McDonald's thing. This is also from the Grinch menu. This is the bag that had the socks in it. Now these are the pamphlets from museums that I've gathered. I actually have a different binder that I started this in, but yeah, I guess I'll just start putting these in my new binder. Looking nice. This is what I wanted. So I started my designer binder. I guess that's what I'll call it. I'm not too sure yet. And yeah, I think I'll really enjoy having this throughout my years, especially going to college and potentially going into the design field as my actual job. And I have two main reasons why I'm doing this. The main reason is that I want to kind of make my own Pinterest. Obviously, this is still really weak and I'll probably have to keep collecting things as I go, but I feel like I'm personally not a big fan of using Pinterest for design. I really believe that stealing is a pretty big part of making art and, you know, doing creative things in general. You usually base it off of something else that you've seen, whether you're conscious or not. But I feel like if everyone goes to Pinterest, then, you know, there are a lot of good things and it is a lot easier to find specific references, but then everyone else also sees those references. I see a lot of things and then it looks like Pinterest. Like there's a certain look to things that are created on Pinterest or are inspired by Pinterest. I just personally don't like that, so to stay away from that, I want to start curating my own collection and own library for things so that I can use as references. These are obviously not the best yet, but I hope to kind of gradually find stuff on the way. My other goal is to kind of just for memories, I guess. I feel like a lot of people should do this. If you're watching this, you should start collecting your own design things. Even if you don't do design, it's just fun to look at. So that's it for the binder. So the filter has arrived and I also got a camera battery charger. Okay, let me just unbox it. This thing has batteries. There's 3 of these. And then charger. So I can just plug this in and then it charges 3 at once, which is awesome because the battery I have only lasts for around just 1 hour, and that's like on a good day. So this will be really nice to have. And then the main thing that I got. So this is my filter. There we go. Cool. I've never used filters before, so that'll be a cool experience. The reason why I got an ND filter is because I've been shooting videos outside a few times, and every time my footage always gets really grainy, really bad quality footage. I thought it was the lens, and I got a good lens, but it still does that. I thought it was the camera settings, so I copied people online that take landscapes and stuff, and that wasn't good either. Like recently I tried to take a picture or like a video of swans, and it was a really good shot, but yeah, just the quality was awful. And I was looking at the footage and I thought maybe it's too bright, and then I was like searching stuff, and then I realized that people use filters in the sun, which is this. What if I actually just put it on now? Does that already look better? Maybe. The sun's out today, I think, so I'll just walk outside and show you guys some few shots. So yeah, let's do that. Wait, that looks way different. Maybe ND filters are the way to go.